Hey folks, welcome to the Clear Creek Cabin. So today I'm going to share a little video with you on how to change the primary diesel fuel filter on the 1025R. I've seen a couple different videos here online and they make it look a lot more difficult than it really needs to be. You don't need any specialized tools. It should be the kind of tools that you have in your regular toolbox if you have any kind of mechanical skills. A couple pair of vice grips, and screwdriver, and pair of pliers. Very, very easy to do. Stick around. I'll show you how this goes.
Okay, as you all know, there's a secondary or primary fuel filter on this tractor as well. It's down under the left-hand side towards the rear. In order to be able to change this, what you've got to be able to do is put a spring clamp on here and a spring clamp over here. So what I'm going to try to use is a couple of vice grips to see if that'll work. So we should be able to clamp it here and clamp it over here and pull the filter out and change it out again without too much of a hoo-ha. See what happens. Now, one of the things that I'm going to do to see if it'll make my life easier, seeing as how there's not much play in these, I'm going to loosen this bolt right over here, try to loosen this bracket up a little bit to see if that'll help loosen these hoses at all, so that I'll have a little bit more room to work up here and it won't be quite such a stretch to be able to take the filter out. Okay, here's the nut that I was talking about. So we're going to loosen that up just to see if that'll give me a little more play. For that fuel line. And I think it does. It does give me quite a bit more play. I should be able to easily pull that out of there now and not have to work on it quite so hard. I can pull the bracket back a little bit and that'll give me a little more room to be able to mess with these fuel lines. So, now they tell you to get kind of clamps, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do this with vice grips. I don't happen to have any other clamps, so I'm hoping that these will work. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to clamp it way back over here to give myself plenty of room. Make sure I clamp the right one because these cross over. This is the one here in front, so we're going to put this over here in front. Clamp that. Let's try that. Now, I know this is probably going to get a little fuel on me, so I'm going to move the camera kind of back out of the way. Hopefully you'll still be able to kind of see what's going on. Let's see how this goes. See what kind of a mess we can make. First thing we'll do is get this clamp down where we can get to it. See if we can get it back on the hose. Okay, there we go. Let's see if we can get this one back on the hose. Okay. There we go, not too bad. Now hopefully this won't be too much of a mess. So by the way, the filter replacement number is AM116304. I also got some better light. So let's see if we can pry this one off over here first with a screwdriver. We do have the right one clamped, I'm pretty sure. We're going to get a little bit of fuel, I know we are. So, Does not want to come apart. There we go. Starting to come. It's got those little barbs on there, which makes it very hard to get it off. It's starting to come off now, as you can see. Okay, got that one off. What we'll do is immediately put this right back on over here, and hopefully that'll keep that from dripping a little bit. And we can put the hose clamp right back up where it belongs. Okay, now let's see if we can get this one off. Okay, not too bad actually. A little bit of fuel. We should be able to slide this one right back up on there again now. And give me a little bit more room there to get that up in there. Okay, starting to go. Okay. Take this clamp and put it up on here again, like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to readjust this because I think this clamp is kind of keeping me from putting it all the way in. So now that we got it on, it shouldn't have too much of a problem. Hopefully we can push it on a little bit further. There we go. Push it on the rest of the way. And then we can put the clamp back where it belongs. Okay. Pretty simple. Now what we can do is move our oil pan out of the way. Take off our other clamp over here. And it should start filling up with fuel. And we should be able to move our little bracket back over here where it needs to go. Put the nut back on. Give that just a little tweak. Okay, all set. New filter's in there. And I think it's starting to fill up. Let me go turn the gas line back on too. We'll turn the pump on, see what it looks, see what happens. There you go. Filled up nice there. You can still hear the pump going a little bit. That should pretty much do it. I really appreciate you tuning in. Please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and stop back and see us. Tell your friends all about us. God bless you all till the next time we see you. Come back and see us. Thanks again.